Okay, so the next coin for discussion is Chainlink. Chainlink is also forming an ascending triangle of sorts, very similar to what Matic is doing, but on a much lower time frame, right? So before we actually get into it, I just want to talk about the FXStreet YouTube channel. If you like what we do here, the content that we put out every Tuesday, Thursdays, and Fridays, you can follow us or subscribe to this channel and hit the bell icon. And if you like what I do, you can follow me on Twitter for short-term analysis that I post on my Twitter feed. Sometimes I do post on-chain metrics, but if you want to know about the next bull run, the long-term holds, an analysis on that, you can subscribe to my weekly newsletter. But back to the topic at hand, which is Chainlink. So Chainlink is like a well-known oracle in the crypto ecosystem. It's a standard oracle that everybody uses, right? So the adoption is there, but from a shorter term perspective, I see it calling up right now, forming an ascending triangle pattern. So measuring this distance from the top of this level over here to this level gives you a 24% target, which when projected at the breakout point yields a target of 34.57. So right now it's already grappling with this horizontal level at the base of the triangle at 22.73. So a decisive close above this, probably even a retest would confirm, like for starters, that would be the confirmation that you need to probably open a pilot long position, right? But if you look at this cluster over here, right, I think a secondary confirmation for the start of an upswing will arrive after SafeMoon flips 29.14 into a support level, right? So when this happens, I think this is where you go kind of, if you want a long, this is where you go long, right? And there's an intermediate level over here, liquidity resting above these highs, right? So from here to here, you have a wee bit of liquidity resting over here from 31 to 32. So you might expect a minor retracement to happen up here. So if this does proceed like this, collect liquidity, and then we might see a little bit of consolidation, which finally goes up to here. So this level doesn't make any sense considering how there's like nothing really important happening down here. But a move above the bodies of this candle over here, which comes around 32.5 or 30, wait, hold up. This is the close, which is 35.38 and 35.38. Yeah, so both the bodies of both these candles are almost at the same level. So anything above this would be considered as a run for liquidity. So yeah, I think 35 seems like a fair target for Link from a shorter time frame perspective. But if Link does get rejected at this level here, probably even do a fake out. Right, so if we get a fake out like this, then you can expect Link to come down here, respect this upward inclining trend line, and go higher, right? But for me, I think I would look, if it does get rejected around here, I'm going to look to re-enter or like up my game around 26.16, like because of this order block down here, or probably even at this level. This the wick over here could also be a really good reaction point, which is 26.30. So anything about 26.3 would be my entry point if this breakout fails and then Link gets higher, Link gets lower. But for me, this bullish thesis would kind of fail if Link produces a close below 25.3. But it doesn't, technically speaking, invalidate the bullish thesis. You could probably then extend your line like this and would still fit the ascending triangle scenario, right? Let me just clear this so it's easily visible for you. Right, so even if it does break below this, it doesn't necessarily invalidate the thesis. So I think just to be safe, you should look for placing stop losses somewhere down here, right? It's a decent R&R, risk reward ratio. So let's say probably enter down here. So it'll give you a good 3R trade. But yeah, other than that, I think Link looks pretty good. It's just a matter of time waiting to see how this develops around this resistance level here, 27.73.